Further ado, Thunderbolt Jackie. Happy New Year.
New Year, all of us from all across America, and good evening, good morning, and good afternoon to everyone from all across the world. It's 2026 already. New Year's Keep it simple. The mind, right? When we sit and meditate, our master did mention also is to stop thinking, stop doing anything, and stop the mind completely. And then that will lead you to the source of the mind, the good positive energy. When we sit and meditate, our master did mention also just is like the sun thinking in the sky. Stop doing anything, or the moon in the sky. Stop tonight, the full moon. The mind completely. We can see, and then the streets will lead you to the source. We can see of everything around the mind because there's positive energy. When we sit, the light from the sun. Our master did mention also just like the sun thinking in the sky. Stop doing it, or there is the source of that light, the full moon that we can see completely. We can see in our mind will lead you to the same way. We can see everything around the mind because positive energy. When we sit, the light from the sun. Our master did mention also just like the sun thinking in the sky. But we stop doing it because there is the source of that light, the full moon that we can see completely. We can see in our mind as we get, we can see everything around the mind because positive energy. When we sit, the light from the sun. Our master did mention also like the sun thinking in the sky. But we stop doing it because there is the source of that light. Pramon Contemni, he put his life on the line to get this phrase, to get this teaching, to keep this in mind every time we meditate. But before we stop, we don't just stop straight away. Right? An easy way to lead our mind to a stoppage or a standstill is to first slow down. Put his life on the line. Take our time. Take it easy, like coming to relax, not to try too hard or not to do another task. Meditation is not another job, but a means to get us to relax, slow down, and just enjoy every moment of put his life on the line. Take our time, very important. Take it easy, like coming to relax, not to try too hard or not to do another task. And that leads to another teaching from our master, but he says that there's only one practical pertaining slow down and just enjoy every moment means the purity, the original state of the mind, like coming to relax. It could also mean not to try too hard or not that we can do is to of course, let go. Not to light up the sky lantern. Oh, we can do that too, but the means to doing this is to practice letting go. Letting go of all that we can do, a burden that we have on our mind, or letting go of the accidental mistakes that we may have accumulated, that sky lantern. So we can do that too, but just to let go of all these things, let go of all the old letting go of all that we can do, a burden that we have on our mind, or letting go of the, especially in this New Year's accidental mistakes that we may have accumulated, sky lantern. So we can do that too, but just to let go of all these things would be a great benefit for us to be of our knowledge, to keep that we have on our mind, improving ourselves, especially in this New Year's time. So very nice story on this, on letting go of the sky lantern. So we can do that. There was up in the north of Thailand an event of letting go of the sky lantern, and there was this person who's never done it ever before. And coming to the event, the person, they had a lot of things on their mind, right? And being able to have the chance to let go of the sky lantern was very exciting for this person. I've never seen a person as excited as they were letting go of the sky lantern, and knowing later that it's their first time also was very surprising for me. And letting go of that sky lantern gave them the sense of really letting go of what they've been holding in their mind. And afterwards, their mind was very, very happy, very relaxed, very comfortable. And being able to let go this part of anything on our mind will lead our mind to just feeling nice, calm, free from burden, just basically have freedom in our mind, right? Sometimes we hold on to things without even knowing. Sometimes we're just almost like holding our hand up in the sky, right? We don't feel much tension at first, but as we hold it up for a longer and longer period of time, it starts to feel a little bit heavier and heavier. Unless we truly rest our hand down, then we feel relaxed. Our mind could be holding on to something without us even knowing, or we're used to holding it for a long time already. But once we learn to let go, we start to feel that sense of release, that relaxation. And that's the relaxation, the comfort in the mind that we're looking for in meditation. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. The relaxation in the body and the relaxation in the mind is very important for meditation. And as we are both relaxed in body and mind now, if you feel like being in the scenery of the ocean, you can visualize yourself there and just sit by the ocean and just feel that sense of release and relaxation as well. Or on top of the mountain, or anywhere you feel good, comfortable. This is just a story that I like to share, that's someone I've met, and it's very inspiring for me, I think, just to be able to let go and just feel good. And afterwards, that person was able to meditate really, really well as well. Okay. So as we are relaxed now in body and mind, what do we do next? Are you all relaxed now in your body and mind? Yes. Pretty much, yeah. Just from a long day of work, a whole year of work, or just days and days of the mind having to do things, right? Coming to relax is important. Now that we're relaxed, we close our eyes in meditation, but after closing our eyes, we probably would see this, right? A blank page, or just us being in a vast empty space. So in order to find our way to that source of peace that we were just talking about earlier, you have to feel. Just like getting into a dark room, right? We have to feel our way around because we can't see. So we use our feeling totally when we close our eyes, when we close all of our other senses. Feel where it is in that vast empty space that is relaxed and comfortable. Okay, this is very important to get to the source of happiness, right? We close our eyes. For me, right now, in the vast empty space, I feel that this area around here, like a shape of a circle around here, it feels comfortable for me. It's a little bit abstract in a sense, or subjective. You have to see for yourself where it is that's comfortable for you at the moment. It could be around the body, could be in front of you, anywhere, around your whole body, around this whole world even. Just where you feel that your mind rests at is comfortable. For me over here, and once I find that place, that could be as a guiding star for me. I keep staying there using also either a visualization if I want to, a crystal sphere where I feel comfortable, or reciting a mantra from that point, or just do nothing and be still at that point. And just stay. Stay. That's it. That is meditation. Just stay wherever you feel comfortable. If it's around your whole body, you just stay there. If it's in front of you, just stay there. With an object of visualization, with a mantra, or with nothing, just staying. Up to how you feel comfortable meditating. And this is how we learn about ourselves also. What helps our body and mind be relaxed and comfortable. Just stay there. We stay and stay. Sometimes we disconnect. Don't worry. Totally normal. Sometimes we have thoughts. Don't worry. It's totally normal. We just bring it back to where it's comfortable and just stay for a little bit longer. Stay for a little bit longer. Maybe a little tension sometimes. We readjust. We feel drowsy. We readjust and come back to stay bit by bit. And eventually, the mind will come to a standstill. The mind will stop. And then we'll get closer and closer and eventually reach the source of what's giving us joy and positive energy within ourselves. And that positive energy would just gush out. It would just overflow from our mind. And we would want to share that happiness with everyone around us automatically without us even having to try. Because what we have, we can share. What we don't have, we cannot share. As we keep our mind still, stop our mind, the more positive energy will flow within. And the sharing becomes natural as well. Just like the song earlier, if you really want world peace, it will come true. Depending on if you put your mind at that point of peace, connected to it more and more or not, right? And first, we change the world around us. We keep ourselves calm and happy. We change the world around us by sharing that happiness with our friends and family. And then as we share more and more, the world around us of peace and happiness becomes larger and larger. And eventually this whole world will have peace in their mind. And it's all because it starts from all of us here sitting and meditating together. So for our new year, this could be a wonderful gift to give ourselves and to remind ourselves to keep practicing meditation, to keep our mind in good quality, to get closer and closer to the source of true happiness within. And more positivity will come to us and everyone around us as well. So that is it for our meditation talk this morning. Hopefully that was beneficial. And I'm really glad that you are all here to meditate together on full moon and even other programs than the full moon, or every month, every day if possible, right? That's going to change. That's going to improve our mind, improve the quality of our mind even more and more. And it's for ourselves. And when ourselves is good, everyone around us will also receive that positivity as well. And I believe that we all have our candles by our side. This is going to be the proof that our mind is clear and bright, not just like any other candles, right? But what is representing the brightness inside of our mind, the peace inside of our mind. So as before we get into our meditation, let's light this candle together and put the light of peace of our mind together at this moment. That is very, very beautiful. And I see so many people from Seattle. Welcome and Happy New Year. From Silicon Valley also. Wow, from so many other places. Hi. Very nice. And just bringing the candles together already brighten up the whole room a lot more, right? Imagine if we can brighten up the whole world. How bright would this world be? It would be so amazing, I would say. And recently, there was a group of meditators who's just come to a retreat during the holidays also. And that shows of them valuing the peace of mind on their holiday even more than just to go celebrate, right? And this, as for New Year, for you all to come here and to value the peace of your mind is also very, very commendable. And I rejoice in all your merits for that. This is a wonderful thing to give to yourself, especially for the new year, and to have the whole year be filled with positivity. So without further ado, we already talked about how to meditate, so let's put that into practice together. Okay? So let's get our body comfortable. Let's sit in our comfortable seats, wherever you feel is nice for you. And adjust our body just a little bit. And then when we are ready, let's softly and gently close our eyes. Softly and gently close our eyes. Just close them enough just to feel relaxed and comfortable. There's no need to close them too tightly. Just enough so that our eyelashes touch and we don't squeeze our eyes shut. Just so that it feels relaxing throughout our whole face. Our head, our neck, our shoulders. Let them all rest. And take our time from these very first steps. When we slow ourselves down, it will be that much easier to relax. Then we simply move on to relaxing our chest, our back, our abdomen, our legs, our feet, our toes. Take our time. Make sure every single part of our body is completely relaxed. And let's let go of all of our worries. Let go of everything that we may have carried in our mind without knowing. And just let it all be, let it all go, just for now. For a mind that is free from worries is a mind that is free and relaxed. So let our mind be free. Let's not hold on to anything at all in this world, just for now. So that we can give our mind the rest that it needs. So that it can gain more energy. It could be recharged. So that we could pursue even more good deeds, even more good things in our life, with even more ease. But for now, let's let go of all of our worries. And when our body is relaxed, when our mind is free from any worries, we could feel in a vast empty space where it is that feels the easiest to connect to. If you don't feel that it is easy just yet, and don't worry. Don't worry at all. Take your time, relax your body and mind a little bit more, and just enjoy that relaxation. But for those of us who already feel that there's an empty space either around you, in front of you, or at the center of your body, that feels good and comfortable, feels easy, you can allow your mind to softly and gently rest right at that point. Like a feather falling on the surface of the water without causing any ripples. Let our mind softly and gently rest at that point of peace. At that point of peace, if you'd like to use an object of visualization, allow yourself to. You can think of the moon, a diamond, a star, you can even think of a crystal sphere, just to be your companion at that point of peace, to help prevent the mind from being distracted. and just to help the mind rest at a point for a longer and longer period of time. Or if you'd like to use a mantra, any word, any phrase that feels good and comfortable for you, allow yourself to recite that mantra softly and gently from that point of peace as well. Or if you do not want to do anything, not visualize, not use any mantras, then allow yourself to just rest there. Whichever method feels good and comfortable for you and allows your mind to be with that point of peace for a longer and longer period of time. Allow yourself to use that technique. And if you ever feel you need to readjust to feel a little bit more relaxed, to feel less distracted, then allow yourself to adjust accordingly. Take our time, accumulate our peace, bit by bit, step by step. Then we'll be able to get closer and closer to the source of peace within all of us. The closer we are, the more happiness we'll have in our mind. The stronger our mind will be. The more stable, grounded we will be. And when we are strong, when we have a lot of peace and happiness in our mind, no matter what comes our way, no matter what challenges we face, we'll be able to overcome them all easily. We'll be able to help others overcome their challenges as well. Give them encouragements. Give them peace. Give the others around us confidence to help them achieve their goals as well. Keeping our mind still at the point of peace seems very simple, but it is also very, very profound and powerful once we can master it. Stopping is the key to success. So let's stop our mind, still our mind, and enjoy our meditation together in silence for this time being. As we are relaxing, as we are keeping our mind calm, still, and comfortable, with a point of peace within our mind. At this point, we would have already accumulated a good amount of positive energy. So let's take a moment to think of all our positive energy from our accumulation of generosity, giving food, giving help, giving necessities, giving encouragements, giving smiles, giving kind words, giving happiness for ourselves and everyone around us. Practicing moral disciplines, meditation. Let all of our positive energy from the past year, from the past years, until this very moment, let them all come together into a bright, clear, shining crystal sphere. Like the bright, shining moon in the sky, let our mind shine bright, shine clearly, shine brilliantly with all the positive energy we've accumulated. And softly and gently expand that sphere. Expand that positive energy until it covers our whole body. Cleansing away all impurity. Filling our body and mind with peace, with brightness, with coolness and calmness. And wish for ourselves to always be happy, be healthy, be wealthy, be wise, be successful, be fulfilled in all of our wholesome wishes. Be free from harms, from dangers, from all negativity. Be able to keep our mind calm and still at all times, and reach the utmost of happiness as soon as possible. And let's take a moment to wish for ourselves, for all the good things that we need. And now that we've wished for ourselves for all the good things already, let's continue to softly and gently expand our positive energy. Expand softly and gently until the brightness involves the whole meditation room. until it covers our own home, reaching everyone sitting here together. And expand our mind even further, brighter, larger, till it covers our whole city, cleansing away all negativity, sharing peace, sharing love, sharing care to everyone that our mind reach. And continue to expand our mind even further, larger, brighter, till it covers our whole country, till it reaches our whole world. And let it reach out into space, into the universe, out infinitely. Seeing everything clean, clear, and bright. Sharing our good wills, our good thoughts, our good wishes with everyone as our mind continues to expand without any borders. Seeing this whole universe clean, clear, and bright. And let's wish for all beings to always have peace in their mind, be clean, clear, and pure in their actions, their speech, their thoughts. Have love, have care, have compassion for one another. Have this world be a world of true peace, true happiness, and may everyone reach the utmost of purity as soon as possible. And let's take a moment to share our loving kindness together. And as we are getting closer towards the end of our meditation, just take a moment to make sure that we still feel good, relaxed, and comfortable. That our mind still feels nice, calm, and comfortable. And to keep this feeling, keep this peace and relaxation with us even after we end our meditation. And now that we're at the end of our session, when we are ready, let's end our meditation and softly and gently open our eyes. Sabba Buddhanupavena, Sabba Dhammanupavena, Sabba Sankhanupavena, Sattha Soti, Bhavantu Te. Welcome, everyone, back to our session. Hopefully that was a nice and relaxing meditation for you, a good rest for the whole day, from the whole day. Right? And just like our body needs showering every day, our mind also needs to be clean. And through meditation is the best way to get the mind to be clearer, purer, and to get a good night's sleep as well. And for those of us whose their daytime is going to help us with having clearer mind and making great decisions throughout the whole day as well. So hope you enjoyed that. Happy New Year. And let me pass the mic back to our wonderful moderator, Kunbi.
Thank you, Monk Jackie. That was such a nice meditation. I can't help but emphasize how great it is to meditate with you every full moon. It just feels very peaceful and calming and powerful too. So yet another opportunity to meditate together, and it was wonderful. Thank you. With that, a couple of announcements before we proceed to our Q&A. So our next full moon meditation session is going to be pretty much a month from today. So we already have a calendar laid out for all of 2026. Our next one's going to be on Feb 1st, which is going to be on Sunday. So mark it down. Definitely join us. Let's continue to grow our meditation community, continue to spread peace. We're going to be doing this monthly. We've been doing this monthly actually for almost going on 4 years now. Time goes by so fast. Here we are 4 years later, still meeting online. It's such a great way to meditate together, learn about our other members around the world, throughout the city, our other centers, to see them all here. It's so refreshing and inspiring for all of us to be meditating together. So with that, as we continue to improve, we do ask to please, if you can, provide feedback for us. So a QR code is going to pop up shortly for you to fill out, to let us know how we can improve, how we can get better. When you exit out of the Zoom session, this QR code will also, or the feedback form will also pop up, but we will be putting a QR code up shortly as well. So with that, wanted to also share our website, which is MindGem. I'm not seeing uh, the website. Are you guys seeing it? I'm only seeing like a crystal ball. Can you hear me? Someone thumbs up, please. I can't tell in chat. Oh, okay. I see Georgia Meditation Center. Thank you, you guys. Okay. Do you see the screen, the MindGem slide? Because I see a crystal ball, so I just want to make sure you guys can see. Okay, you see the website? Okay, I don't know why I'm not seeing that, but as long as you guys are seeing it, that's all that matters. Okay, so yes, our website, MindGem. Um, this is a great website for you to learn about our local centers, to download our app, which is MindGem. You can download it from the website mindgem.org. We also have resources on this website as well, so that you can learn about the other online sessions that we have throughout the week. In addition to that, we've got books that you can read. So many resources to stay committed to your meditation journey. You can find pretty much everything on the website mindgem.org, in addition to downloading our app, MindGem. And then we've got over 200 audio tracks at this point in time. Our venerables keep on adding amazing guided meditations and wisdom talks onto the app. In addition to that, we do send notifications out every month so that you're reminded when our next full moon meditation session is going to be scheduled. All right. So again, we have other resources as well throughout the week. We've got mind stories, we've got late night, we've got peacetime, lots of other opportunities to meditate with us. And then at the bottom of the page, at the bottom of mindgem.org, you can also visit tamagaya.com, which is going to be perfect if you decide to visit Thailand. There's lots of resources on that website as well. Okay, so with that, let's get Venerable Jackie back on the chat, and we're going to finish up with Q&A. Hey, Monk Jackie. Okay, I think I know what happened. For some reason, I pinned you. So because I pinned you, you're like the only screen I was seeing, so I wasn't able to see anything else. So I was just pretty much just going based on my notes. But it's good to see you and figure out what I was doing wrong. So with that, this is my favorite part. This is our Q&A. This is where we can all learn from one another. We already have plenty of questions that have come through on Jackie. So let me go ahead and grab the first. And this one was earlier. This was from Annie Sun. And Annie Sun wanted to get your thoughts on the quote, Monk Jackie. I don't know if you heard the quote that we read earlier.
The quote about wherever you are and whatever you do does have effect on the
Yes,
outcome of you, right?
following
And I would
us like a
say that,
shadow.
yeah, I would say that that's very true. That's very true. And yeah, we are most of the time with ourselves, our thoughts, right? And basically, we reap what we sow. There was a person who asked also of if our life is predetermined, and the answer would be yes, but not by anyone else, but by us ourselves. Whatever we do now, the fruit will come to bear in the future, and whatever happens in at this moment, whatever happening to us right now is from our past actions, all from our acts of doing things, speaking, and thinking, all of these things, right? It all affects the quality of our mind. And if our mind is in good quality, our life will be in good quality as well. Yeah. So I would say I totally agree with the that statement. And it's very important to acknowledge as well and to live our life in the right direction. Yeah.
Thank you, Monk Jackie. Yeah, that to me, that's a very powerful wisdom because it's very deep too. Like when you read it for the first time, it could be, you could kind of take it lightly, but then if you really like reflect on it, it can also be very deep and profound and powerful too. It just depends on, I guess, where your journey is, but it can be very simple, but it can also be very deep, depending on how you interpret it, which is
Oh,
amazing when it
yeah.
comes to all these quotes, really.
Yeah, to get the knowledge, to understand this, and to utilize it to live our life in accordingly would help improve so much of every aspects of what we think, what we speak, and what we do as well. And if people were to take this into consideration and know that the outcomes of what will happen to bear fruit in the future does depend totally on what they act and do right now, I'm sure that people would do more and more goods. Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah, I agree. And another thing, Monk Jackie, to me, it just kind of, I don't know, for me, it just kind of is common sense, really. Like if you do good, good things happen. I mean, you can kind of see it in your own life, but it doesn't matter what you believe or anything. It's just kind of like the natural law of what you put out, you're going to get. And to me, I feel like that quote really kind of amplifies that.
Yeah. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time for the fruit to come into fruition, just like the trees that we plant, the fruits, the oranges, or any crops, right? It takes a little bit of time, and that length of time that sometimes it takes doesn't show immediately. That's why maybe some people would have the idea of maybe doing good doesn't really bring good, but it does eventually. And we will be very proud of ourselves once that happens. So keep on doing good things.
Thank you, Monk Jackie. So I have to definitely give a shout out to the Georgia Meditation Center. I don't know if it's because I'm a part of Georgia Meditation, but I have to say, every full moon, they always step up with the questions, and it makes my job so much easier. So thank you, thank you, thank you. The more engagement we get from the centers, the easier it is, and it's very interesting too, these questions that we get. And it definitely puts Monk Jackie on the spot because he has to answer them because some of them can be tough sometimes, I think. Some of them I feel like Monk Jackie, every now and again, you might want to take a step back and be like, I will give you the answer next time because I have to go and do some research, but we'll see. So let me go ahead and start asking some of these really good questions on Jackie. First of all, this one might be an easier one. To me, it's a very interesting one too. Definitely want to get your take on it. So this is from the Georgia Meditation Center, and this one says, "My sister has nightmares about seeing a ghost in her house. She has these nightmares often. What can be done to alleviate these nightmares?" Oh, Monk
All
Jackie.
right. Nightmares, right? Meditation, sharing of loving kindness does help alleviate nightmares for sure. When the mind is clear and bright and is at rest, going to sleep at night will be of better quality. And when we share loving kindness, we spread love. Love, there's peace in our mind, and usually we'll have better dreams as well. There are four types of dreams, four causes of dreams. One is that the mind does jump around, wander a lot, thinking of other things throughout the whole day. And when we come to sleep, we rest our body, but our mind still works, right? And then it brings all of those things into our dreams as well. And number two is from the shifts in the elements of our body. The shifts in the elements in the body means, for example, if we eat a little bit too much and then we go to take a rest, maybe that digestion didn't really happen just yet, and then we have some kind of dream regarding the shifts in our elements. Sometimes we close the window too much and then there's no airflow in the bedroom, and that causes the shifts in the elements in our body as well, and thus causing some kind of dream, right? Sometimes not so good, sometimes a little bit unpredictable, let's put it that way. But that's also a reason for the cause of the dream. And the third thing is that they're said to be powerful beings who could share or maybe want us to see a certain kind of dream, right? Sometimes true, sometimes just showing us something, right? But that's could be a cause of a dream as well. And the fourth is this is always very true, right? And very real. It's from the accumulated merits, let's call it that way, accumulated positive energy, the good deeds that we've done that's collected, and then that shows us the good visuals that we have in our dream, and usually will lead to good outcomes as well. So keep doing good things, keep thinking good things, speaking good things, and meditate, sharing loving kindness, and that will help make our dreams, our night's sleep, be of better quality for sure.
Thank you, Monk Jackie. So just wanted to put this out there as well. We've got a member meditating with us tonight, Joyce Foley, and she's going to be having surgery this Monday, and she asked for um, help in terms of a good outcome. So if we can meditate for her for a successful outcome.
For sure. uh, will help share this loving kindness or to share this positive energy with you and wish for the best of health and the success in all the things that you wish for. And may you keep your mind still, have peace in your mind at all times, have freedom from worries, and may you reach all your fulfillments with ease.
Okay, came out, Jackie. So we've got another question from a member at the Georgia Meditation Center. What is the Buddhist position on fasting? What is the appropriate way to fast if the Buddha supports fasting?
Fasting. The Buddha didn't really have a rule for fasting, but there would be monks who would go for, they set that rules for themselves. It's an extra rule that monks could take on, right? And just to have one meal a day. But there's no saying in fasting for 7 whole days or months or something like that would be of something to take on to practice, right? It is totally up to that individual. The key thing is to have the relaxation in body and mind. So keeping the body healthy is the main thing. And that's also depends on each individual of how they feel, what is good for their body and what is not. Different people could be different. And that would be the key in helping one reach inner peace.
But Monk Jackie, just out of curiosity, monks do fast, but it's more like intermittent fasting, correct?
If you consider not having any meals after lunch fasting, then you could say so, yes. But we usually have 2 meals a day, breakfast and lunch. And after lunch, we do have some refreshments, like, for example, some fruit juice or stuff like that to keep ourselves refreshed and just to go on about our days.
Thank you. So, Mike Jackie, another question from a member at the Georgia Meditation Center. Can the Buddha be contacted using meditation like Kunyai contacted her father? We've
This
got
is
some
quite
advanced
deep,
members
right?
there.
This is quite deep, this question, and the answer would be yes. The answer would be yes. And everyone is connected through the center of the body. All the past Buddhas, and with the meditative attainment of our great masters, also they're able to still their mind and connect to the Buddhas as well. Yes.
Thank you, Monk Jackie. So we've got a question, and this one is, I'm currently living with the person with narcissism, and it is really draining to the mind. Are there any methods you recommend for dealing with a person like this? Thank you, Monk Jackie.
Keep our mind still, keep our mind strong, and not to worry too much about others around us as much. Um, the one reason for us to feel discomfort in our mind, the one reason for us to feel discomfort in our mind is that our mind is outside of the point of peace. It's with other people, per se, or even sometimes objects as well. And sometimes just pets and animals on the outside, right? When our mind is outside of our body, sometimes it would cause that discomfort to happen. How to, in general, right? Not in any specific case, but if we bring our mind back to ourselves to improve ourselves, see where we need to go, what we need to do, or how to keep our mind still with the point of peace inside. In that case, we wouldn't feel the discomfort at all. We would actually feel comfortable, feel relaxed. And then that would help us to gain more recharge and gain more willpower to keep doing what we need to do. Now, on the outside world, it's sometimes a little bit difficult, challenging, very challenging even to do something like this, to practice one's mind to be within oneself at all time, because the current of the world is usually tend to want to bring our mind away from that point of peace. And it could be like a tug of war also, right? If our mind is strong enough and still enough with a point of peace inside, we could also pull them towards the side of peace, right? Not in this case, in general, again, just to reiterate on that. And if the other side is stronger, they could pull our mind away from the point of peace, right? So it's a tug of war. So we need to keep our mind still and strong, and just it may also, so to say, is in general, but if it could help with this case, if it would benefit, then allow that to be of something to keep in mind as well. Yeah, keep the mind strong and still.
Thank you, Monk Jackie. So we've got a couple of questions that came from the Georgia Meditation Center. I think there are three separate questions. The first one is, now I'm gonna need your help on this one, Mopi, so I'll let you know what part. But the question is, what does Buddha mean by the term perception of diversity? He used this term and I'm not gonna be able, I'm gonna butcher that that terminology, but I don't know if it's a sutta or what, but he said he used this term in Upakilasata. He called it a corruption. Do you see that one, Pete?
Mm. With the phrase that says perception of diversity, I will have to look a little bit into this phrase. But the term upakilesa, or corruption, usually also refers to the defilements in the mind, right? Which is mainly greed, anger, and delusion. Pretty much that. And that could cause the different perceptions, other than having a clear perception of what reality is. The perception of humans then diversify, and the more of these upakilesa, or more of these contaminations in our mind, viruses in our mind, it's like seeing the world through different colors, different perspectives, right? If we see the world through a clearer lens of what is real, what is not, then our thoughts, our speeches, our actions would be of better clarity as well. And thus, it all refers to bringing our mind back to the center, to where we feel comfortable, and to keep our mind in good and clear quality, to the point where we could reach the source of all these defilements in our mind and eliminate them totally. And then we will be free from all these burdens within our mind and have our mind become free or liberated. Ultimately, pretty much that.
Thank you, Jackie. Yeah, I was thinking if it was delayed, I would have gotten it, but like the upa part threw me off. Thank you, Jackie. So the next question is, what is what is the source of happiness in meditation? Is it supernatural or biological?
It is not supernatural, but um it is not supernatural, but it is, for say, not, our mind is used to so much being on the outside or jumping around that this becomes natural. And the original state of the mind, the natural state of the mind, is usually the state of clarity and purity. We're just used to being in an unnatural state until that unnatural state is now normal, until this state of naturality, or this naturality could be considered supernatural as well. So you can put it that way, right? But it is not something that a human being cannot do. Stillness is the key to success, or stopping the mind is the key to success. In order to reach the state or reach the source of true happiness within, first we bring the mind back to where it feels comfortable, right? And when it's comfortable, when it's still enough, there is a source of, like a door that would open us and get us closer and closer to the source of true happiness within. You'll find that for yourself of what it is. Only when you can still your mind, stop your mind enough, keep the mind at the center, keep on stopping the mind, keep on stilling the mind until the mind travels further and further within. As the mind travels and further within, the clearer our mind will become. And then once we reach the source of true happiness within, you know for yourself of what that is.
That was a great question and a great answer. Thank you, Jackie. All right, so the next question, Jackie, is how do you handle it when someone has hurt you, shows no remorse, no accountability, and still continues to hurt you more every day? And with this particular situation, they live together.
In this case, what we can do first is keep our mind calm and connected to the point of peace, right? So we could be clear in our mind and make good decisions forward, okay? And regarding the person, if we can talk it out with them of what is considered okay for us, what might not be considered okay, that would be a great deal to just stay together in harmony, just live together in a nice manner, to put it that way, okay? But if it really doesn't work, right, then there is a situation where a prince, he walked into the street. He wanted to renounce his throne, so he walked into the street, and there was a lady who followed him. So he went walking, and he saw this little girl, and the little girl had two bracelets on one hand, has one bracelet on the other wrist, right? And one bracelet, the one side was making sound because the two bracelets together, and the other side was making no sound. So the renowned prince, he asked the little girl, why does the wrist on one hand make the sound? And the little girl, she didn't just answer normally. She knew exactly what the prince was talking about. And she said that sometimes living together, of course, there's going to be collisions. There's going to be misunderstandings. There's going to be some conflicts from time to time, right? And if one chooses to live together, then that's going to be something to happen for sure. But it's up to the two to talk it out and see what could be done, right? On the other hand, if the person only goes, if there's only one bracelet on one wrist, it makes no sound, pretty much that. And living together, it could be prove something to help each other build up to make the relationship last in a good way, right? So talking things out, keeping our mind calm and seeing things through a clearer lens would help for sure make the talking a little bit less of an argument, but all of making understandings of the two sides and go together in harmony. Let's just put it that way.
Thank you, Monk Jackie. I was not expecting to hear that. Now, that prince, was it, it wasn't Siddhartha or the Buddha, right? Siddhartha, it was, or
In
Gautama.
the past lives, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. I've never heard that one before. Thank you, Monk Jackie. Okay, so we've got two more questions in 4 minutes, so should be perfect timing to get both of them. The next one is from Virginia, the Virginia Center, and it's from Hugo. The question is, how do monks relate to the modern world and its problems?
There are problems in the world for sure because there are the origin of those problems, which could be referred to as the defilements in the human's mind, right? Greed, anger, and delusion. Every problems in the world has, for the whole period of the existence of the world, actually, not just in the modern days, all comes from these three defilements. So as monks, we go to the source of what's causing the problem, the real problem, which is in the human's mind. And then we try as much first to eliminate the problem in our mind. And then we share this knowledge of what the root cause of all these challenges also with other people so that they could eliminate that source of problem or challenge in their mind. And then when the mind becomes clear and bright, there would be less and less problem. For everyone in the world to have a clear and bright mind, that would be peace in this world for sure. So we have to tackle the world problems of its cause, which is within the mind, right? And when the world has, everyone has peace in their mind, and there will be peace in the world.
Thank you, Monk Jackie. So the last question is from Eric Jagger, and he normally asks some pretty profound questions. This is a really good one. He says, how can we make the concept and the term Bun go viral across the West?
The word Bun is very, very difficult to understand, but when the mind is clear and bright, we'll be able to understand it very, very well as well. Bun could be referred to as positive energy. I'm sure in the Western world, we're more accustomed to the feeling, the energy, pretty much that, positive or negative. Positive could be a way to explain what Bun is, positive energy, because when we do something good, we feel good, right? And that's accumulation of the positive energy within our mind. When we speak good, speeches, actions, and thoughts are free, right? We can choose of what to do wherever we are, whenever it is. So choose to do good things, speak good things, and think good things. And then that good feeling, that positive energy within ourselves and from other people, that's the positive energy. And that could be considered Bun, an easy way to, I think, put Bun and to make it understandable.
Thank you, Monk Jackie. So with that, we are pretty much at 10:30. So for all of us who are still online or on site, let us put our palms together and receive our blessing as we start the new year into 2026 from Monk Jackie.
Great, great, great questions. And great to have you all here to meditate together, right? A wonderful thing, a wonderful way to start the year. The first full moon of the year, and we're accumulating even more positive energy for ourselves. And the more positive energy to have, the better the quality our mind is, the better the quality our life is going to be. And when our mind is in good quality, that positivity will be spread to everyone around us as well. Change the world around us, and then let it become larger and larger. And then with all of our helps, the world will be in even better quality. Okay, so with all the positive energy that we've accumulated, May we all always be happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. Be successful and fulfilled in all our wholesome wishes. Be free from harms, from dangers, from all negativities at all times. Be able to still our mind quickly and easily at all times, and reach the utmost of happiness as soon as possible. Rejoice in all your merits. Sadhu. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Thank you, Monk Jackie. Thank you so much for your great wisdom. And then everyone else, look forward to seeing you. Please mark next month, our next full moon meditation session is going to be on the 1st of February. So until then, meditate well and meditate often. See you again.
Let's come together to open the new whatever to eliminate all conflicts and differences. It's time for everyone to join hand in hand. At last, now the world's beyond healing. It's time to change the world. As the one who knew in the past, in this period of our time, we will see before we depart this world. Everyone must join hand in hand to change the world from darkness to brightness, from suffering to happiness, from the ignorant to the knowledge one. Change the world, we have to do it the easy way. Be happy and cheerful with childlike innocence. Everyone must join hand in hand. Gently close your eyes, relax, relax. Still your mind at the center of the body and move at the same position of the one who moved from the past. Change the world from the era of darkness to the era of light. From the old era to this new era, the world will be like heaven on earth. No classes in society. Everyone will be evenly happy. Let's leave the same deadly language. Become as one with smiles of love. We'll be kind, the world will change. The world will change. Let's come together to change the world. Let's come together to change the world. Let's come together to change the world. Let's change the world. We have to do it the easy way and relax. Each other with childlike innocence. Everyone must join hand in hand. Gently close your eyes and relax. Still your mind at the center of the body and look within. As the one who leading from the past, our social salon. Let's come together to change the world. Cambiemos el mundo juntos. Let's come together to change the world. Let's come together to change the world.
هيا معا نغير العالم
Let's come together to change the world.
يا خليل الشنا